Hello, I'm your host Edge, and it's time for another RWBY video, cause I haven't done one since season 4 started, and we're 4 episodes in. So spoilers, needless to say, for Volume 4, and possibly Volume 3. You know what? If you haven't watched RWBY, don't watch this video. Just get out of here and go watch it, because RWBY is an American anime created by Rooster Teeth Animation, and it's awesome. So go check that out. But now it's time for the question on everyone's mind. My theory? Yes, she did. But wait, that doesn't mean he's gone for good. See, my theory from the get-go, from episode 1 of this new volume, was that this boy is now Ozpin. At first, I didn't have much to go on. But it was just odd that this farm boy was placed in the middle of the bad guys and Team Ranger. It was just didn't have any impact on the story, and it was just there. And plus, this boy has black hair, and Ozpin has black eyebrows. So, when he was younger, could have had black hair, probably. Also, this kid has green eyes, and there was a green pump, there was a green Turner, and it was just all the signs were pointing to that this was Ozpin. But now that chapter 4 has come out, I have some more evidence. Watch this. Couple things. First, this boy looked into the mirror and he didn't recognize himself. Now, if you guys think that he saw someone behind him, let me know in the comments, because I checked this scene out a couple times and I didn't see any hint of someone behind him. He looked in the mirror and didn't recognize himself. Hello, he says. Who's he talking to? He didn't recognize someone, or he heard something, because he says, "Hello, I am Professor Ozpin." What? He's hearing voices. Second thing, this boy's name is Oscar. They're like, so what? Who cares? Here's why. If you look at the story, The Wizard of Oz, which is who Ozpin is named after and based off of, you see that he has a really long name. And if you take the first letters from all of that name and put it together, it spells Ozpinhead. Pretty cool, right? Because Ozpin is the headmaster, or at least he was, of Beacon. Mind blown, right? But the first initial stands for Oscar. Now, why would this Oscar kid be Ozpin? That doesn't make any sense. Unless Ozpin is the wizard from the Maiden Fairy Tale. Now, we don't know anything about Ozpin's past, so this would make sense. Why has he lived this long? Because the wizard's power passes down just like the Maiden's power. But in this case, he gets to retain the memories of his past lives, which is why he remembers he's Professor Ozpin. Now, this power, this consciousness, has transferred into this little boy. Because obviously, as a mom, he has a family, so he can't just be him. He just reincarnated as himself again as a kid, because obviously it's somebody else. But what does this mean? Well, first of all, we have a lot of questions. We have more questions than we have answers. So I want you guys to drop some comments below on what you think. But one last thing. As you know, Raven is looking for the relic. Salem is looking for the relic. What is this relic? Could it be Ozpin's staff? Now, as we know, correct me if I'm wrong, Crow has Ozpin's staff, as we saw at the end of Volume 3. And Raven is looking for it for some reason, and there's all this big family squabble. Now, maybe Ozpin, or in this boy Oscar, is trying to find this artifact because he needs it to be the wizard guy fully. And Salem is looking for all the Maiden's power, so why shouldn't he be looking for the wizard's power as well? She probably is, which is why she's looking for the artifact. That's what I think. What do you think? Leave it in the comments below. One last thing. Quick shout out to my boy Daniel. He supports me on patreon.com, and he runs a podcast called The Rave Corner with his friend. Go check that out. It's some awesome stuff. And in case you're wondering, patreon.com is where you can give free will donations to the shows and any of my filmmaking projects. And As a result, you can get some pretty cool rewards. So go check that out at patreon.com/yourhostedge so I can review more movies, update my studio, get a better laptop so I can edit these things better, and just improve the quality for you guys. I love you guys. You're the reason why I do this stuff. Without you guys, I'd just be talking to the wall. So